Hello family, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E, the Dividend Passport Bro, back with another video. Guys, you guys know all the time I say thanks to all of our subscribers, guys. I appreciate all of you guys, all 100 of you guys. I'm just kidding. All 2,470 plus subscribers that we have. Man, we're doing amazing on this channel. And I appreciate every one of you guys for supporting the channel, for supporting me. Because like I say this all the time, without you guys, I would not be here making videos, okay? I make the videos to encourage you. Also, these is like making a journal of, what I'm going through my investment journey. So when I tell my kids later on, like, look, this is what daddy had to do to make all this money to keep food on the table, they can understand, like, okay, you didn't have to do nothing, just sit there and look at the computer screen. Kids these days. Anyway, guys. I'm 52 years old and I make videos about my portfolio and my portfolio loan. So do not take this as financial advice, because if you do it as your own free risk. Okay? So you can say, oh, this guy on YouTube told me to buy this or buy that. No, I'm not going to do that. You get the gist. Okay, guys? So let's get down to business, because business is booming. Now, the market was bad today. For my portfolio, I don't know about everybody else, but as you can see here, for the most part, Berkshire Hathaway, Meta, Google, Microsoft, Waste Management, J&J, and among others are in the green. Okay? Visa, Caps, Nvidia, Broadcom, Tesla, JP Morgan Chase, okay, Coca-Cola, Netflix, Amazon, okay, Home Depot. Who else in there? The coffee people, okay? Starbucks, they are all in the red today. Let's take a look at crypto, guys. And of course, now this makes a lot of sense why my portfolio is not doing too good, because look at the crypto market. Crypto markets is horrendous, okay? A lot of reds, things are down 3% in the last 7 days, 3% in the last 24 hours, 4% in the last 24 hours, almost 1.5% in the last 24 hours on the XRP, another 4.45% in the last 24 hours. Solana, 6.16% in the last hour, and the list goes on. This thing is down 10%, 5%, almost 6% in some cases. So if this doesn't explain to you guys, then I don't know what else to say. But you can see the crypto market goes down, my portfolio goes down, okay? So, but this guy is still getting fat. Regardless, it's still $2.14 trillion with a T. $89 billion in the last 24 hours in volume, okay? So people still buying stuff, people still making money. All right, so we get down to the portfolio. You can see the portfolio is down today, big time. All of the money we made previous days is gone. And in after hours right now, we're up 0.04%. So I hope we get some recovery, but it's not going to be much, but I hope we get some recovery in the portfolio, and see how things is going to go. But it's not too much to talk about today, guys. We did get a few dollars into the portfolio. I spent that in Nvidia. Like $3 and change. I purchased on Nvidia. I should have put that into PLTY, because that's I think of everything that I have, PLTY and main capital as the ones that are mostly down. HOY, PLTW down $12, HOW 7. MSTW $23. So I guess MSTW is the one that down most amongst all of my positions. But you know what? It is what it is, guys. Okay? We're dividend investors. We're all about distributions and income and all that good stuff. So as we look at this portfolio, guys, you see my car portfolio, okay, is doing amazing. I always say that, right? It's doing amazing. But where can you put $15,000 into the market that later on turns to 40-something thousand? Yes, I started with 15, it grew up to 40-something thousand, and then I transferred all of that into my big boy portfolio, and then I put in another cash that I restarted this over with, because I didn't want to use the margins anymore in this portfolio. So of course, you guys, I mean, I'm happy with it. Okay, we're down today, $400 some. It's a big drop, but of course the market sucks today. You see, both of my positions are down. Okay, POTY is down. My crypto account is down, and these guys don't just buy, Bitcoin and stuff like that. They buy a bunch of different stuff, and it's down. Okay, my BLX is down, 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 down. But the day goes on. Okay, guys, the day goes on. Now, we got this amount of money invested. Portfolio is down a few dollars, and we're down big time today, almost 3%. But we're gonna do with the after hours is looking. We might recover $1,000 back into the portfolio, and the cash management portfolio is down, and we went down below $5,000. But we still got $5,000 invested into the cash management portfolio, and it's we got distributions, collective distributions. Collecting distributions, got money coming to the portfolio. It's a small portfolio, so it's a work in progress as we build these portfolios, guys. Of course, I don't show you guys all the stuff in my portfolio, but my portfolio already got a lot of stuff in it. We got MO, S, Div, Enbridge, Enterprise Product Partners, Sutton Company. So you can see a lot of these companies don't pay that 100%, 3,000% yield. These companies paying, 4%, 5%, some 6%, some, distribution. So we got it mixed up, right? It's a mixture of different things in the portfolio to keep the money coming in as we build our stable positions. And when we get to that comfortable point, then of course, what else to do? It's time to sell. Time to sell stuff and keep it moving, right? It's time to sell stuff and keep it moving. But right now we're building. Okay? My Boys in the Hood portfolio, these are one of the accounts that I transfer over and starting over. So this negative amount in here was from before when I transferred the portfolio over. But we started over again, and we work in progress. The goal is to have about 6,000 in this account before the end of the year. So I think it's possible. I think it's something that we can do, and we have plenty of time, right? A couple months, 2 months, and some days left to build that up, and I think it's possible. We definitely can do that. I got 1,000 other account to get that to 6 grand. I probably get that one completed to 6,000 first, and then work on this one. Then I got my daughter's Roth. I got my Roth that I have to maximize and put money in. So it's all work in progress, guys. It's all work in progress. And where do you think all this money is coming from? It's coming from this account right here. Okay, that 5,000 plus that I take out every month to pay my bills, pay credit card bills and stuff like that. The extra money comes right out of this account. Okay, we pull it in. Right now we have pulled 20 grand already this month. We're looking at putting in maybe another $6,000 to $8,000. I'm just throwing a number out there for the remaining of this month. Now next month, of course, we can probably do less, right? We might be looking at less amount, maybe 20,000 next month. Maybe more, I have no idea. But for now, we're looking at, we might be able to generate $30,000 this month. It's possible. I haven't even checked to see what the Yomax people are paying for this week. I guess it's something I'll check later on to see how much money. But maybe I'll just wait till Friday. You know what I'm saying, to see how much money coming to the portfolio. But what I look at it now and see what's coming and be surprised, I might as well be surprised, right? So I'm not even going to bother looking at it. I'm just going to leave it as it is and wait till Friday. Maybe I'll look at it then, but I have to look at it when the money shows up in the account. For Robinhood stuff, the money's going to show up Saturday. So I'll just wait. I'll just wait and see what happens, guys. But it's all work in progress. As we continue to build this thing up, we build this thing up. We're in a negative right now, $70,000+. I think that's a lot of money, right? We brought this thing down to like 50 some thousand by selling some of the negative positions out of the portfolio. And in the short period, right? In the short period of time, we are back again to where, well, not quite, but we building a negative amount up again, right? Another, $20,000, $15,000, whatever it is. And I can remember the time where I didn't have this much negative amount in the portfolio in the last year, right? I can't remember that. So, but like I said, it's all work in progress as we continue to build our financial independence, retire early, don't need a job type thing, right? And you know what? If I sell everything in the U.S., right, and let's say I put half of that money into a 4% yield, high interest savings account that give me 4%, right, and take the rest and invest it into my portfolio, I think I'll be in good shape, right? But when you're trying to build something, at what point do you say, you know what, this is good, I'm gonna stop here? Or you continue on building. That's how you see we are building generational wealth, right? To where our kids, our children can inherit that company and continue to do good. Okay, guys? That's what we're doing here. So when we build ourselves up, we get to where we feel comfortable, right? Which I am now. I'm very comfortable. Now I can build that generational wealth as I'm doing, continue to build that for my kids. Okay, 10 years, we're looking at $5.3 million in 10 years. And that's a long time from now, 10 years. But look at this 5-year mark, okay, which is close to 1.1 million in income. That's the trajectory we're going. But even we do half of that. We do let's say we do $600,000 a year. Okay? That would get us past our $60 a month income. $60 a month? $60,000 a month? Just from this, that's not counting real estate. That's not counting, our other investments. Gosh, that's not counting getting rich from crypto. Anyway, guys. Oh, and by the way, I want to give a shout out to Mark. So Mark was, we had a one-on-one today with Mark. I think it was a good conversation. And I think he learned a lot from it. I hope he learned a lot from it. I hope he applies some of the things that, that I share with him. Sometimes, you see people and you don't know exactly what they're doing. I know I talk about a lot of different things on this channel, mostly real estate and stock market and crypto. Also, I live abroad over half the time, 6 to 9 months out the year, and then the rest of the time I'm in the U.S. But if I had to choose, I would choose living abroad. Not only that I have a better life as far as cost, less stress, sleep good every night, compared to living in the States where I'm paying 10 times more than what I spend here every month. And I don't have that same quality of life and stress. Okay, guys? So if you have the opportunity to move outside the U.S., and guys, it don't take much, $3 or $4 grand a month, oof, you live like a king. Okay? And if you have a family of 4, $3 or $4 grand a month is too much. Okay? And you gotta go live like an American everywhere you go. You just live as a normal person, live as the locals. Well, I live as the locals. I live in a middle class neighborhood, upper middle class neighborhood. And I couldn't love it more, But guys, I'm not gonna keep, bragging about my good life, okay? Because I'm here to motivate you and showing you that, hey, you can have this life too. But you have to plan. It takes time. It took me 5 years to get to this point. I don't know how long it takes you. It might take you, depending on how much money you have to invest, it might take you 3 months. It might take you 4 months. It might take you a year. Okay? But not only making the money, but understand why you're making the money, because you got to understand the risk too that come with investing in this high yield stuff. Okay, guys? So there was hump day in the market and hump day in the job. Anyway, guys, have an amazing, amazing day. Okay, we got money coming into the portfolio tomorrow. We got money coming into the portfolio on Friday and on Saturday. And guess what? I'm looking forward to payday. Deuces.